What's up? What's up, everybody, man? Welcome to shit. I don't even break it down like that. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Sir, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
To all the mothers out there doing your thing. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Definitely my mom. Alright, so took her steak dinner today. Everything. And all that, man. You know, it's a good thing. You know that she here. You know that she's still rolling. So definitely happy Mother's Day for that, man. And I'm grateful that she's still there and everything. And, just sorry for the mothers that's not here, that can't be here. So their kids and everything. So, for you too. But I know she.
Oh, well, yeah. You say Happy Mother's Day to my mama. I love you. Happy Mother's Day to my sis. Excuse me, Marie. We all nephew. Everybody there outside chilling, man. We just go here and do the show, and we just spin it off, man. Every single mother that's out here, man. Even if you feel like you're neglected in this world, things, may not be the best. And for people, maybe things is going to up and up. And we salute everybody. Everybody's efforts, and man, we continue to pray for everybody. Continue to go through growth, pain, love, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Until we, on that note, yo. Once again. It's the motherfucker podcast. You now rocking with your boy Herb Jack. Giving it to you straight, no chase.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's a hell. We had things. Asking what's going on. And Smalu's not here today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smalu. But we not we was talking about what's going on. Then it's Mother's Day. I'm on ESPN, watching whatever, man. And another Ja Morant Instagram moment or incident, however you want to put it, spell it. He in the car with a homie, got the gun. Now they suspend him. So you see a young black man, under 25, trying to, got everything red carpet rolled out for the homie. Everything, red carpet, everything. And in this situation where it comes to, he's suspended. He's suspended from the team activities, this and that. Now this can really go to endorsements and put his career in jeopardy. What's going on, man? What's up with flexing on the ground?
I don't know, man. Me personally, I just think it's he probably from the hood. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't take the hood out of a lot of cats. And when they get to doing dumb stuff like that, I mean, not just because he from the hood, period. Because I mean, folks like that, they do that dumb stuff, man. But they, and I don't know, the guidance that he got, man, evidently ain't right, man. I mean, you got everything going for yourself, and you doing stupid stuff like this for the girl.
See, the thing is, man, what is this? What is this going to lead to? Is this going to be the trend now? All the other young people going to follow his trend, or like, what is he sending? But then again, what I really think this personally is, I think this was a past. I keep hearing I think this was something that happened in the past. I think this is something that ended up getting leaked, maybe possibly trying to tarnish put a stain on this guy because at this point in time, at this moment, I cannot see what this dude is doing to gonna put himself into danger. What's good, everybody? If you hear an echo, please let me know. Not, I can clear that very, 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 very easily. But anyway, I just think his like he seen what's going on. He seen what could get taken. I think he on a chill mode. I think it's somebody out there end up leaking this and trying to put a little tarnish and a stain to his name.
Yeah, I mean that's possibly that can be true, but it's still you still doing that crap, man. I mean, here you go,
Yeah,
you made it. It's a
made
lot
it.
of folks that's trying to make it, and a lot of basketball players don't make it to the league like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's probably something that's just as good as him, but he just happened to make it. But come on, man, it's time to step your game up, man. Realize everything you doing, you being watched, man. Everything you doing, you being watched, and then you say you put it on the ground.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
And you put it on the ground, bro.
If he didn't do it, one of the homies did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, what did y'all like? What's these guns for? Like, why you gotta show them off and do all that type of stuff?
Right.
I really think that was leaked. I think.
Yeah, it was leaked, but you still did it on camera, bro. He still did it on camera. So why is you on camera just flossing your guns and all this and that? Why you even got guns?
But see, that's not only him. It's a lot. It's a lot of these young kids taking pictures with their gun. That's the new thing. You want to take.
Right.
You want to
Right.
but like.
I mean,
it's like how the influence is, because the NBA influence street influence end up leading to NBA influence, and NBA influence end up coming back to street influence. Right. So how much influence can this NBA life or this street life take people and just keep on having incidents where our kids or whatever is just flexing and just doing wild stuff, even if it's with money, drugs, guns, violence. Like, where do we? Is the NBA hyping it up, or is gaslighting? And this is going to be, and everybody see what the life is or what they portray, and they're going to follow, so it can lead up to NBA culture, NFL culture, NHL culture, whatever type of sports that's for athletes.
Well, whatever type of culture it is.
What's good, Rob? Shout out.
It's silly because you put it on.
Hey, Rob, do you hear echo? Go ahead.
But you putting it on film, bro.
Yeah.
You're putting it on film. I don't know. I always think like if, we used to take pictures back in the days and all that. We used to be doing little things.
Oh, yeah.
So I wonder what we posted on Instagram, knowing what we doing. I know a lot of folks probably think that we would, but I don't think we would have. But being this day and age,
we did it. It just wasn't. It wasn't. Listen, don't that yearbook or what the hell you want to call that?
Yeah.
That scrapbook.
Yeah.
Niggas had guns. Niggas did it. We did it. We did it. We did it.
Nobody wasn't watching it. You instantly posting it to social media.
If we was in that era,
you're right.
I think we would have posted that. I think that shit would have been our first 18, 19. We just made the hit single Hoop Ride. Motherfuckers is feeling it. We you know what I'm saying? We live in a life or co-living a life that we thought was right back then on some gangster shit. And you taking pictures with whatever is going on in your time, because it's there. It's there.
It's there. You just saying it wasn't there.
It's there, but it wasn't there. But I think we would have put it out. But do we all? But do we?
I mean, because like nowadays, I'm not even putting nothing out that could be put out that's negative or whatever. I mean,
Well, you're not the same.
I know I'm definitely not the same person I was back then, but I don't know. I just don't think everything need to be put out there.
I agree.
Definitely when it comes to
100%
guns.
agree. 100% agree.
Definitely when it. I mean, if you're in the NBA now, it's like it's more than just playing. It's more than just playing. Everybody's watching you now. You have to live a certain type of lifestyle, even if you got to fake the funk. I don't care if you super gangster, man. Then if you super gangster, you got to put that super gangster stuff on hold. Regardless if okay, I know how to hoop and made it in the NBA, but I'm still hood or whatever. You got to put that hood stuff on hold. Eric's gonna bite you in the ass, which basically what happened to him, right?
Yeah.
Just biting him in the ass, right?
Biting him in the ass.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Just speaking on that, man. I don't know. It's just certain things that these guys gotta understand, man, that you just can't do. Definitely, if you're in the public eye, man, and folks is looking at you, man, and you on Instagram with guns. That be right now. If I or anybody, any of us with jobs that got some type of jobs, we on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, blowing. Like, yeah, smoking and drinking and acting silly, man. Uh, a coworker can look that up. You know what I'm saying? And like, look at this dude, and he, you know, he this and that in the company. I mean, how that make the company look? You think that can't get brought up to your boss and you get in trouble? Let's not even take it to his level in the NBA where you definitely being watched. Let's take it to our level. You think we can do that and still get away with it? If right now I get the blowing trees and all this and everything, I mean I'm getting piss test Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just certain things you just know you can't be recorded or getting put on. You know, even if it's one of his homies. I mean, if you know they're recording you, I mean, you still showing out with the gun or whatever.
Yeah, flexing. They ain't thinking about nothing about the future. Repercussions.
Right.
They just doing whatever the hell they do, just getting down like you live. Ain't out listen, I ain't knocking nobody to get down like you live. But when you sitting there, man, when you got a brand.
Right.
So let's break it down like this, because we took it to the aspect. Mm-hmm. When you got a brand, what your brand represent? What do you represent for your brand? Because everybody got a brand. I don't care what lifestyle you live in. You can be the richest person or the brokest person. When I say a brand, the brand is who you are, your integrity, your person, your persona, your everything. Because when somebody say something about you, they either gonna say something good or say something bad, and that's a brand. So you go back. We can go back to young. Oh, you can go back. It's such and such. Oh my God, he the flyest nigga around. That's a brand. Such and such. He the biggest hustler. He's a brand. Such and such. He the dummiest month. That's a brand. Till you get up out of that brand and let somebody else take that brand. Everything is a brand. We don't think about it like that because it ain't. Because some brands,
right,
some brands we can't get out of because, like I said, you in the third grade. Oh my God, he stink. I'm gonna watch my ass. I mean, days my mom gotta take care of it. I just gotta wake up. You know, I'm gonna wake up, go to school, eat oatmeal, and do homework. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody got a brand. Everybody, you might have had a. No, I ain't gonna go that deep. But it's just brands. So what type of brand you gonna do to tarnish or put a bad name on your shit? Or think you flexing to make it feel that you feel official.
Right. I mean, you can put this in so many ways that I see what folks do. You might have a girl on there shaking her ass, and then her next post,
You wouldn't have what, baby Cox? What you wouldn't have? Go ahead.
He wouldn't have put bull crap on the internet.
Oh, on the internet.
Right.
Okay.
And I feel you, because if that's the case, it's some crazy stuff I could put on the internet right now. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff we could have put on there from last night or whatever. Oh. But I ain't talking about it. But
the thing is, I get you. The thing is, you wouldn't have baby Cox, but it's a lot of other people that would.
Right.
It's a lot. List goes down the line. It really does.
And I think it's just folks want to be seen.
Yeah, it's basically people that want to be seen or have some attention.
Right.
But he maybe do want to have it. Maybe he do want to have this attention. Let him know that he the gangstest guy in the NBA. But man, how
is it?
How can and if you ain't Pablo Escobar, ain't too many millionaires out here as gangsters, man. They might be gangsters, but they ain't even pulling the triggers. They're just calling the shots. They falling back, feeding their dog, making love to their woman, letting the other people put in the groundwork. So you got the homie like Ja. He just he got the homie. He ain't even driving. So he in the position right now. I got a driver. I got a homie, wingman, this and that. But you still want to flex and pull out the jammy? It's like, yo, you ain't like, I don't even know how, I ain't gonna pull your car and say how gangster you is, man. You had a 2-mom system. You lived in a nice neighborhood, man. You went to a good school, man. You ain't messing around, man. They have holes in your shoes, holes in your drawers. You ain't messing around smelling like ass when you coming in the school in the mornings. Man, I just don't get it, man. This hard persona.
And what, he never lived in the project?
No, he ain't did no, he ain't never did none of that.
Well, yeah,
he ain't never did none of that, man. His parents was good. They was slick. They was good. You know what I'm saying?
He was flexing for the gram then, pretty much.
And he was flexing, man. You listen, them ain't gonna sell shoes, bruh. And once you get, you know what I'm saying, if you can get this cleared off, man, more power to you, because I would love for you to get this cleared off. But if you ain't gonna get this cleared off, all your endorsements is about to go, man. You're gonna be bone dry, man. And then these guys that you hanging around with, your entourage, man, how you gonna keep on breaking them off, man? Because some of them, a lot of them is yes, man. Ain't nobody up. There's a lot of them you ain't got workers. You ain't making a lot of them workers. They followers, man. Turn your followers into workers, man. Right? Don't follow this trend, man. Let's work for this brand.
And plus, yeah, folks that you be around, I mean, they should have known better anyway.
So that's just what it is, and man, we're gonna flip it up to your man, Bill Gates. He buying all the farmland, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Okay, let Bill Gates do that, but one thing I think is important, man, is that we need to start doing our own, man. I've been saying this and preaching this for so long, man, on this platform and just period. We need to start growing our own food. We need to start growing our own food.
You've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, I've definitely been saying that forever, man. I do still eat meat, but I ain't saying we need to get some cows and all this just yet for the folks that eat meat. But eventually, it should come to that, man. I got the garden going. It's back popping again. Got my greenhouse up. I got a whole bunch of stuff going in that right now. I still do got to get some tilling done and all this to my garden, but we need to start growing our own food. They about to start doing things to our food, like he said. Bill Gates. Listen, this is a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? Let me say that. I mean, this is my words. But I can't trust this dude owning most of the property of the farms in United States.
Honestly, he owns one out of every 4,000 of U.S. farmland. For everybody to break it down in layman's terms or economical sense or acres, he owns about 270,000 acres that spread it across 18 different states.
Right, across 18 different states, which meaning he
He is
owned most
the
of,
largest landowner in the U.S.
yes, farmland. What do Bill Gates be talking about the most? He talk about population control. He talk about vaccines and that. His thing is we need to depopulate so many people. He's over here in Africa. He's trying to get them GMOs, but his thing is with that. You know, I done looked up on it. He's saying that, like in some places, farmers is kind of
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. I do. We gonna talk. Man, I love to get you on here too, cause this is real stuff. Even though we can talk about social stuff that's going around, but we gotta let people know at the same time
yeah,
that stuff is getting controlled within the like kind of under our feet or in our eyes, but we seeing it, but we ignoring it because they putting other things in our faces.
right.
So go ahead, Dolphin.
Yeah, I mean, just like I'm saying, he's over there in Africa right now. His thing for being over there is because some parts of Africa it's hard to grow crops. He's saying the GMOs is helping them grow that.
Mm-hmm.
But you also got to think what he's on, man. He's on population control, and how can he do that? Through the food, through the food. Folks, he want folks not to start having more babies. I even heard him say something like, "If folks is more, if if I'm on this, if folks is more healthier, they won't have as many babies." I'm like, huh? That don't even make sense
That
to
don't
me.
make sense.
That don't make sense to me at all. I
Do
mean,
do everybody know when Dolphin was talking about GMOs? Do everybody know corn is a GMO?
oh yeah, man, corn.
It's
We
a,
can talk about a whole bunch of things that's
it's born off
genetically.
it's born off the oh, I could be getting it wrong. The seed it's crossed over not a chia seed, but it's crossed over a grain.
Yeah,
It's a grain, but it's mixed with some
it's
other
a
grain.
hybrid.
Yeah,
It's a hybrid grain.
hybrid
It's a
grain.
lot of foods out here that's hybrids, like
That's why
carrots.
that's why you cannot ingest it. It won't break down in your intestinal system
Right,
when you let out a bowel movement and you still see the same corn you just ate and inhaled.
right, and that's facts. We can talk about carrots. We can talk about broccoli. We can
Yeah,
talk about.
right.
We can talk
And I
about a
like
lot of
broccoli,
foods.
and I like a little bit of carrot.
Yeah, and I even heard that the chicken himself,
It's
the
some shit.
chicken,
It's some shit that yeah.
was a hybrid
It's about
between
to
certain
yeah
animals.
animals. It's about to like
It's crazy, man. It's
and we
crazy.
coming up with a lot of cancer and
Yes.
things like that, man. It's because we like our bird
Yeah, we definitely love
in
that
all
bird, man.
all types of ways, forms of. We like our bird, and by this man taking farmland, he not the only one taking farmland. You got
No, no,
Oprah.
it's a whole bunch.
There's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
Oprah.
you got a whole bunch of people out here just taking it out, man. So when it comes down, I don't know when it breaks down. It's gonna be like this on some Mr. Cox shit. This is my town. You respect my town, my rules, my ways, and not get out my town.
Right.
We don't know where this is taking us. You know what I'm saying?
I know where it's taking us. It's taking us to less people.
Say
Folks is
less.
gonna be dying off. I mean, they're gonna sell. I mean, they got the most property, so they're gonna sell them to the biggest stores that we probably get our food from, which is Giant Eagles and WalMarts and all these big brand name grocery stores. So I say to diffuse all that, We gotta buy, and then it's like, damn, where we buy our seeds from? Because that's where they putting it in the seeds. How we gonna get our seeds to grow the right thing? You know, that's another thing
They're
to
gonna
think
create
about.
that shit too.
Yeah, no, they in the seeds. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're giving out.
Oh, to take it out and then put it back out there to recreate.
No, they actually selling seeds that's GMO.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
wow.
They trying to sell these seeds to Africans,
Wow.
and they trying to sell them to, what he say? He was like, yeah, most of the European countries don't want it. He was like, well, that's okay, but like in Africa is where the biggest problem at with certain crops where they having problems with growing them.
Mm-hmm.
But if they had certain GMOs, then they can grow them properly.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is it healthy? That's the whole thing.
A lot of that stuff ain't healthy, man. We take it. That's why, like, we get situations where I had a thing on my back where I had to get it cut off, a big fat mass, and you get masses and or high blood pressure, and it all triggers the sun because of the things that we eat that is not right for us, that is triggering off into the body and releasing bad chemicals and making us react. We all cars, man. We ain't cars, we computers.
No, I feel you on that.
We all computers.
I feel you on the first one, the car.
Cars? You think we cars? I
Yeah.
say we computers.
We all need oil changes.
Yeah. Cars, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We all need tune-ups.
Yeah, tune-ups and all that good stuff.
Your tires rotated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a definition for everything of that. And every definition for a tire is every definition for your body, like your liver, your kidneys, your heart.
I just seen the thing with Warren Buffett. He said, okay, imagine if you buy a car right now, whatever car you want. You know, you can buy it. But you gotta have that car for the rest of your life.
How you gonna take care of it? I seen
How
that.
you gonna take care of it?
I seen that.
How you gonna take care of it? You
that.
gotta take care of it if you want it to run. Because this is your only car.
You see the A and B. I did see that, man.
Yeah.
Man, so listen, we 27 in. I was gonna go to the Freddie Gibbs showing the ass thing, but I think it's time for us to get our gas stand, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's about time for us to get there. It's up on there whenever they're ready to prop up and check. Then again, until then, maybe we can't talk about the Freddie Gibbs incident or whatever until oh wow, they done clicked off. Let me try to send it to them again. Man, anyway, we can still get them to the thing. Freddie Gibbs, he was with this particular woman. She, you know what I'm saying? He was with a I don't want to like somewhat disrespect or crap on what she, you know what I'm saying? She was a porno star or whatever, and you know, he ended up getting with her, got her pregnant. She was down for him. She was even in an incident where Freddie Gibbs even got jumped in Buffalo. She was down there for him or whatever. Ended up having a baby. You know, he was down for it. Things, whatever in the situation got crisscrossed. So she got upset, put out him, you know, bending over, spreading his ass cheeks. You know, exposing this, you know, the secrecies of the intimacies of whatever that goes down. Now, we can break down Freddie all we want. You want to go ahead, but like I want to take it to a whole because the whole room. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like
Just said I don't know.
where are you? You know what I'm saying? No, that's Cedric. So I'm gonna hey P, I'm gonna put out another thing so we
No,
can. Oh, he back on. Oh, okay, okay. So where it's to a point where what trust can you have for a woman, and you get down intimate in these secrets, and then something things might not go right or wrong align with the relationship, and y'all end up deciding to part ways, and then she come up to a situation where she exposes you at maybe a vulnerable moment that we thought you could share that was intimate.
I don't know. First of all, I think that that's weird in the first place anyway. So I don't know.
Oh shoot, Real Romy coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and swing it.
I don't know,
Hey
man.
Romy, whenever you ready, man, say you ready. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just think it's weird.
I'm ready.
You ready? All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, man. We gonna
Romy Rome, what's going on?
What
well we
up?
the
What up?
ready give situation to a maybe next week or something and break it down to a whole nother thing. But until then, everybody, you know, in the pool, you know what I'm saying? Not only in the pool, you know, you go to the pool, but you get to meet people, you get to what is it? Give them like your resume. You introduce your network. You hook up. You get down. Tonight, man, we got Romy Cox in the building. Anthony, the son of Anthony Cox. Man, he's
And
right now.
Kisha
And
Cox.
Kisha Cox. I'm sorry. Right, exactly. Um, right now, you know, he a young teenager dealing with all type of social peer pressures and trying to fit into this wild society where it's now they putting things where you feel people need to be at. Oh, if you LGBT, you need to here. If you straight, you need to be here. If you blank, you need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So we here not even to talk about just him doing football work, but we want to explain, talk to a teenage kid to understand his pressures off the playing field
Yeah.
because it's like it's just been a couple of days. I was just at Dolphins house yesterday. Somebody got shot. A couple of days ago, 34-year-old guy got shot in the park. A couple of days before that, 25-year-old guy got shot and killed. So it's just about the pressures of a young teenage boy trying to balance himself to just living throughout the day and trying to survive off the court. So how you doing today, man?
Oh,
What's
I'm
up,
doing
baby?
good, man. I'm doing good. Got me a nice little workout in and stuff like that. Listening to some music. That's a regular day.
Man,
Okay, man. What you do for your mom today, man?
yeah.
Uh, so yeah, like later. Well, now as soon as I get done with this, I'm probably about to help around the house and stuff like that. You know, we got our gifts and stuff like that. So yeah, we ate a
Okay,
pretty
that's
nice
what's up.
little dinner. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I know she definitely appreciate that, man.
Oh yeah, for
She
sure.
appreciate that. So what's
Yeah.
going on, man? What you got going on, man? Let us
Uh,
know what's going on right now, man. Tell us about the sports. Just let us
uh,
know what's going on right now.
yeah, man. Right now, you know, it's the end of school. I'm trying to finish off strong. Trying to, you know, stay at that 3 point threshold. At least stay at the 3 point mid 3 point threshold. So right now, I'm just finishing everything strong and keeping my the same routine, keeping the main thing. You know, because even though it's starting to be the end of school, we also know it's starting to get closer to that summer. And when summer
Right,
comes, it's wild. So I'm
right,
trying to prepare my mind to be able to isolate myself if need be. I'm already coming up with things that I can do to just help me stay safe, and not only safe, but just better myself as a person. So when this summer, when some of my friends may go do whoopty whoopty whoop, I already know where I'm at. I'm in the crib. I'm watching film. I'm studying. The things that I want to do in life. Something that actually serves a purpose. So, that's basically what I've been doing. I've just been keeping the main thing, and trying to stay on my routine and not slow my routine down for nobody, not alter it, not nothing. I'm just keeping my routine, my routine.
The letters guy, man.
So when you say wow, because my wow is
Yeah,
different from your.
different from my wife. Yeah.
So if you can and if you can't, I understand.
No, yeah, yeah.
Explain people like the because we're it's a lot of older folks that's watching.
Hmm.
We got young people, but not a lot of young people. That's
Yeah,
But
yeah.
explain to the people that's up in our age, understand the difference of wildness, like the things that you face every day, just stepping inside of a high school.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's a lot of right now. Shoot, for real, like kids my age. I mean, it'll probably be close to your wild too, for real. If you want to be for real, kids is getting drunk out their mind. You can't even tell where they at half the time and stuff like that. Like that might be wild. Was wild to my dad or my mom is the same wild that they got. Wild to everybody. They trying to be grow up too fast. So me, I'm trying to keep the median between me staying a kid and me being a kid, but also me being mature. Like yeah, like, yeah, okay, I'm mature, but that don't mean I gotta act grown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm mature. Yeah, I like what I like. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little fun. I'm gonna crack some jokes and do whatever, but I'm not gonna put nothing in my body that don't need to be in my body, especially if I know I can't handle it or I don't know if I can handle it. Dumb. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that stuff right now because where I'm trying to go, most of the people who made it where I'm trying to go already told me, like, that's not how you do that. So why would I go put stuff in my body right now that I know is gonna, harm me later? Like even if my parents was to, do whatever, or anybody, they're not in the NFL and they're not trying to go to the NFL. So they can, like everybody else around me can have the type of diet that they want. They can have the type of schedule that they want. They can go party. They can go do whatever. I got a different goal. So at the end of the day, that's the thing that I'm faced with. Just going into the high school in general, you see kids, doing drugs and, come do this, do that. But at the end of the day, I got to look at them and be like, well, where is he trying to go? And I know at the end of the day where he trying to go, we probably ain't gonna meet. Like
Right.
after I leave high school, I'm probably not gonna see him again. And that's just not out of me trying to get away from him or get away from whoever. That's just a simple fact. We got two different paths. Even if I
Right.
come across you, I'm not ever gonna be able to see you in like a like our perspectives ain't never gonna match again. Like
Right.
Right.
Hey, that's what's up. You said,
yeah.
you know, you going this way and you trying to follow your goals. So,
Hmm.
mind explaining any of your goals right now?
Okay, yeah. So my goals
You said
is to.
NFL. So, is NFL, is that a goal?
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course. And
Okay.
NFL is a goal. And honestly, also my another goal that I set was just having other goals other than the NFL. That was one of the goals that I had. Uh, just setting other goals besides the NFL. Just going to college. As long as I make it there, I know that's farther than a lot. Graduating college, I know that's farther than a lot. I know that's farther than most. So that was another
NFL
goal.
is your
Just
goal, though, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the main goal. And I always keep that. But I
Right.
don't want to. I don't want to close myself into a box. So I literally had to make myself make other goals just in case that don't work out. Because
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
lot
You
of people.
definitely got to do that.
Yeah, because it's a lot of people that NFL, NFL, NFL. Then when the NFL don't come, or even NBA, whatever you play, MLB, it don't come. Then they don't know what to do.
Right.
But right now, if we talking about like just towards the NFL and getting towards college, my main goal is to just honestly, work on like for my size, I'm already fast. For my
Hmm.
size, I'm already fast, but I know that, to play at a certain level, you need like real top level speed. So I know that that's a goal of mine and just stay in shape, keep playing in shape. Even though I'm 220, I want to still be able to play all game, both sides of the ball. So that's a big thing. Even when I get to college, if they look at me like that, like if I get to college and they be like, hey, we need you to rock on both sides of the ball, I want to be able to go do that. So that's my biggest thing, just staying in shape and all of my weaknesses just turning them into my strengths.
That's what's up, man. What is a daily? Because your dad posts a lot of how you work out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I see you going hard at what you want to be, man. And
Yeah,
love it, man.
yeah.
So
Thank
what's a weekly little regimen for Romy Wrong, man?
you,
What you
man. Uh,
basis?
uh, Honestly, for a while. So yeah, so in the morning I wake up. I stretch every day. I try and stretch just to open, like some of the parts of my body that may be tight for me lifting the previous day. So I try and wake up, do my hip stretches and my hamstring stretches, make sure everything ready. Cause I gotta sit in class for about 6 hours straight. So I want to make sure that by the time it's time for me to go work out again, when I do stretch again, I'm not just all the way tight, and it ain't gonna take a whole lot for me to open up. I was already opened up, so when I sit for a long period of time, I'm gonna be cool. So yeah, I wake up, I stretch, then I go to school. I'm not a real big breakfast guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a real big breakfast guy. So I wait till about lunch, and I consume a lot of calories because I know I work out a lot. So I mess around, and go eat a pizza and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then yeah, like because I feel weird if I don't. Like I probably still be hungry just off of one slice of pizza. So I grab pizza, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, some veggies and hummus, and some milk. And if somebody, come up to me like, "Hey, you want my pizza?" Then I'm gonna take their pizza. You feel me? So then, yeah. Then right after that, uh, I have a lifting class in my school, so I lift there a little bit. So whatever they do there, then our weight training for football after school is based around what we did in that class. So, and then after that, that's basically the rest of my day. And I come home after that and I just probably listen to music. Uh, I watch a whole bunch of film just off of certain running backs that were, close around my height and size. I try to study the way that they move. I try to study like Eric Dickerson. I know that I'm 6'2", 220. Eric Dickerson was like 6'3", 230, 220 as well. So I try to emulate the running style. He kind of ran up right. I feel like sometimes I get up right, but I'm just studying how he know when to get low and stuff like that. So I just find my guys and I pick apart everything that I possibly can.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
No.
I wanna break it down. I wanna talk to you about a home front. I don't know if this is the right word or whatever. Home front. I'm sure you got homies that maybe not. That's homies that's probably in a single parent home,
Hmm.
and
A lot of them, yeah.
so explain. Can you explain like the outside looking in from a single parent home, because women do not know how to teach
Hmm.
a man to be a man.
Yeah,
But on your home front, pops is there.
yeah,
He teaches you how to be a man every day, from
yeah,
cleaning your room to taking out the trash, to washing the dishes, looking
yeah.
out for mom. And they're looking out for moms, but like, can you possibly like under explain like maybe like, because it's so many peer pressures
Hmm.
from a single parent home to a what is
A
it,
two
a
parent
two
home?
parent home,
Yeah,
how the difference may be, and then you see things, and it's like you might can drop a gem from him to him, he might can drop a gem from for
to me.
you.
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, can you explain it?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Cause like,
Different in your eyes.
Yeah,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Cause maybe I may have to not do something that a guy in a single parent home may have to do, but then he also may have to do something that I might not have to do. So we can also, you know what I'm saying? So we can also like teach each other. I see what you're saying, but yeah, uh, you said like just drop a gem, like what you mean?
just understanding the differences of life.
Okay, okay,
Like,
well yeah,
Is it a difference to you?
Oh, is okay? Yeah, is it different? Yeah,
Yeah,
in some aspects, because I've been around people who had single parent homes, but it is a difference, and they're raised a little bit different. Sometimes a good different, sometimes a bad different, and that's the same thing with two parent homes. Sometimes it could be, it's pros and cons to both. You feel me? Like I feel like maybe in a single parent household, you more you less dependent. Like you less dependent. You gonna know how to cook early. You gonna know how, like, when it's time to go to college and mom and dad ain't there to cook food. Like I still have to learn that. I'm gonna be honest. You feel me? Like I still gonna have to learn how to cook full meals for myself because I know I gotta eat a lot. And I'm used to depending on mom, dad, grandma, and Uncle Drakey, my Aunt Jackie. You know what I'm saying? To maybe cook me some stuff, and all I know is the food was good. I ain't never learned how to cook it. But
Right.
a kid in a single parent household may learn how to do that, how to maybe ration sometimes when they when times is necessary, like how to ration food and stuff like that, and how just how to do certain things that I may not have to learn how to do. So, do I feel like it's a difference? At the end of the day, yeah, it has to be a difference because you missing both worlds is missing something. You feel me? Both worlds is missing something that's vital in life. Whether that be coming from a two parent household, whether that be like the structure that my dad provides me with, or the peace and comfort that my mom provides me with. He might not get the next guy might not get both. He might just get the peace and comfort, but he ain't never gonna get the kick and the keister that he need to get up off his butt and go do something. He just gonna be comfortable. Or if he just got a dad, he just gonna have straight structure and he gonna be angry all the time and uptight all the time, but he don't got the peace and comfort. You feel me? So I just thank God every day that I got that. I thank God every day that I got both. But at the end of the day, to answer your question, yes, it's a difference in both. But I don't. A couple times, like I see like people try to make it good to have like a single parent home, and I don't think that's necessarily. You feel me? I don't think that's necessarily like the wave. Like people try to make it popular. I don't think it's necessarily like bad, but you feel me? It don't make you better than nobody just because you got two parents, and it don't make you better than nobody just because you got one.
Facts, big facts.
do you? Okay, I agree with you saying,
Uh huh.
and I wanted to like chime in because I'm a kid with a single parent home. He's a kid with a two parent
Two
home.
parent home. Yeah.
So now we can transfer this back. We can rewind this back 20, 30 years. It might correlate, it might not. The
Hmm.
thing is for me is my mom ain't gonna be able to show me a lot of things. So I'm out here trying to figure out how to do things.
Yeah.
Then I end up, getting around people that maybe had two parent homes like um Drakey had two parent homes. Tommy used to come out to the motherfucking to the courts and hoop with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Big O. Big O used to come around and shoot his game. You had
Yeah,
Mr.
shout
Cox.
out to Big O. We seen Big O
Yo,
yesterday.
Mr. Cox come shoot his game. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they might not have shot no ball with us, but like they showed like do other things, maybe like what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Start
understand
a
just
fire
how to
upside down.
fire, learn about
I'm just saying though.
animals,
Right.
learn about cars, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Just
Yeah.
other shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
it just where okay, them was not my dad's, but I
Yeah.
ended up getting a lot of dropping a lot of no, I'm about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it because P is not gonna choke me out. It was one time
Yeah.
Mr. Cox said something so crazy to me, room. I can't even say it. I had to walk up and leave the damn room. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Poppy D for you, bro.
But I remember that because he was
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Put on with Jules and shit. And it's just like you put yourself, you sit back, man, because you sometimes me being a single parent home, you get caught in the crossfires because you that boy like man, you trying to get your shoes right, you get your clothes game on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? None of that, you junior high school guy and just trying to figure this all out, man. you ain't got that grown, you ain't got that grown man to really, really, really talk to drop that true gem. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it just sometimes it leads you to stray because I started selling dope. I
yeah,
started selling dope at a young age, my dude.
right,
Listen. Tammy Williams, man, run up on me, man, was like, man, you shoe game, da 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 da.
yeah,
Yeah, man, man, listen, I ain't had no other choice, man. Man,
yeah.
listen.
So hold up, you saying this because you had a single parent?
I'm saying, yeah,
Mm.
because
I
maybe
mean, I don't care. I had two parents,
I'm
and
saying,
my
I'm
parents
I'm
was
saying,
like,
older than me.
and I'm
hey, go
but
both ways. That's what I'm
guess
saying.
what?
So what is you bringing that up
That's
for?
why it's two.
Yeah,
Well, that's why it's two different stories.
Okay,
yeah,
My story is different from yours, but
right.
I think because I wasn't even trying to be on that.
So what that got to do with one parent?
What I'm saying is, my mom wouldn't understand what I was trying to go through,
Okay.
and
yeah,
if my dad was there, he'd have probably just been like, man, listen. All that's gonna come, son. You ain't even gotta get it like that. My mom
yeah,
don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You know the
yeah.
difference where you got Connor on your shit and trying to. Maybe she do. She's like, oh, don't worry. You're gonna be the handsome little boy. In 20 years, you're gonna be the handsome little boy. Well, you know what I'm saying. But your dad gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna drop this jewel on you right now.
Yeah,
Make it happen. That's all I'm saying. This is my story, not yours,
Right.
not Rome's.
yeah,
That's all I was saying about that.
yeah.
Okay. But Romy,
Mm-hmm.
all the peer pressure is out here right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you fight the peer pressures and
Yes.
all
Yes.
the stuff that's
Yes.
going on out here?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Falling victim to it.
Yes.
okay. Yeah, good, great question. Well, first, I and I know this may like sound like cliche or whatever. You know, it may sound like I don't know if it's gonna sound off topic, but I keep my faith in God, and I like
That ain't
one.
No,
off. It,
no,
It,
that ain't off topic at
it
all.
might be
yeah,
weird
well,
to see y'all people your age by you saying it,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
we know what you're talking about. So go ahead.
yeah, like, and the reason I say I keep my faith in God because everybody, I feel like when it comes to peer pressures, everybody, like I said earlier, everybody in a rush. Everybody in a rush to do this. Everybody want it now. But I keep my faith in God, knowing that what I'm doing every day, and like every day before I go to sleep, I ask God to keep motivating me. Tomorrow, like I ask for him, like even tomorrow when I wake up, just help me find some type of motivation for me to keep going, so I don't fall into that trap of, oh, I want it now. I want this now. I want to get this experience now. Like, yeah, yeah. Just I just try to keep my faith in God because you know and that's what most of the peer pressure is. Like every day they want you to grow up old with them. Like, I mean, they want you to grow up early with them. You feel me? Like that's what most of that is. They want you to go party, they want you to go kick it, want you to go smoke early. But I keep my trust in God, knowing that, like, man, Lord willing, if I make it to however old I want to make it to, all of that later. But right now, I'm keeping the main thing the main thing.
Yeah.
So, keep it that's my biggest thing, just keeping my faith in God, knowing that, peer pressure, whatever they trying to get me to do now, I'm gonna have freedom for when I'm older, whatever. If I want to ever even get into that.
That's cold, man. And that's
Yeah.
cold there. What about, okay, say you trying to get to the NFL.
Mm,
That's your main goal. I see you going hard at trying to get there.
yeah.
What if it don't happen, man? What's the next plan? Because I mean, some folks do that. You know what I'm saying? Some folks,
Yeah.
they trying to get to the league or they even trying to get to college, and sometimes them plans don't fall through. And I see
Mm,
some of them lead back to the streets. So
yeah.
what's your plan not to lead back to the streets? Well, not I ain't gonna say back to the streets.
I'm like, yeah, I was never there. Yeah, no,
Not
I know what you
the
mean.
streets anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just so when I come to high school, if I'm not provided with the chance to go to college, which I'm pretty confident I will, but if I'm not, I'm gonna try and go get
Oh
my
yeah, you going. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go get my my CDLs, truck driver license. I'm gonna try and get my CDLs early,
Right.
so I can start off, just trying to make pretty cool amount of money. Then I'm gonna get into what my dad getting into as well, rock chip windshield replacement, because I like that his job, because people gonna need windshields and stuff forever. You
Yeah,
feel me?
forever. Yeah,
Like truck drivers, like me and my dad was talking about it earlier today. Like eventually robots and stuff gonna be able to do those jobs, like transport things and stuff like that. So
facts.
but a car is always gonna be a car, no matter what. We always gonna need cars, even if it's an electric car. It's gonna need the windshield repair. You feel me? So
Right,
I,
right.
I just know that occupation is gonna be needed for a while, and then with that money, probably mid 30s, late 30s, I would like to go into real estate, flipping houses, learn how to do that as well, and then that'd just probably
Yeah.
be my life.
Oh yeah. And that's
Yeah,
something that you can get into. I mean, before that as well.
exactly. That's something I can start off young, like real estate. Something you can come out the gate trying to
Right,
learn, so you already had that in your back pocket. As soon as you
right,
get enough money to save up and go pursue a house that you want, learn how to flip and stuff like that,
right.
then you basically got your foot in the door.
And listen, cause if you really want to learn a few things about it to start off, I got a couple books on that.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
personally, I ain't started yet.
yeah,
Learn how to get my house,
yeah.
but kind of slowed up after that. But I do got a couple books that can teach you something about that. So
Okay, yeah,
holla at me.
I
But
got you.
that's what's up, man. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, I wanted to do this interview with you, man, because I'm so proud of you and everything you doing, man.
thank
Everything
you,
you accomplishing. Uh,
thank you.
you going through high school, man. From my understanding, you had a couple coaches thinking that you should not,
Yeah,
go for the position that you're going for.
yeah.
Why didn't you accept that? What the coaches told you?
Number one, because who? Think good question. Number one, because and this is what I thought. Like I know how much work I put into it, and I just thought to myself, like, who are you to take that away from me? You feel me? Like I know, like, man, like when, especially with every program I've been in, dog, I was the first one there and the last to leave. Yes, sir. No, sir. You feel me? When they talk to me, and I get in it, and it wasn't even just that. I'm not saying that should earn you playtime, but when they, when opportunity was given to me, I made the most of it. Almost every time. I mean, not everybody gonna be 100% with their opportunities. Trust me, not everybody gonna be 100% with their opportunities. But I made the most of the opportunities I got most of the time. They gave me the ball, and that's what I do. I'm a playmaker, So basically, I was just like, man, who is y'all to take what I work for away from me? You feel me? But it's just because of my size that they want to say, oh, linebacker, because they soon as they see me, that's all they gonna say, size, linebacker. But you don't even see, like, they won't even try to look at the the vision that I have and the cuts that I make. Even it's like the cuts that my 220-pound self make.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, 175-pound running back really either can't make them or it looked the same. But the difference between me and him is I'm harder to bring down. Even once you catch me, you gotta tackle me. I'm dragging you for 10 yards. You
Right.
feel me? At least. So it's like I know that I can, even if bigger running backs go out of style, I know I can still be that one unicorn. That one gem, because I know I'm still gonna be fast even till I get older. I'm still gonna be able to run with the best of them. Move my feet with the best of them, even at the size that I'm gonna be at. So that's why I ain't let them take it away from me, because I know I'm special. And who are they to tell me otherwise? Like, for real, like if God came and told me, and God, but every day I go to sleep, I dream about it. So until God give me a different dream, can't nobody take my dream away from me.
There you go, man. Listen, man.
Let me break down like your the humbleness
Uh huh.
or because
I I was I was I was just like you. Maybe
Hmm.
maybe maybe in a position to where people didn't even think what Herm Jack can do. I
Yeah,
had to show my abilities as a football player to make people understand that I was a player, that I knew how to play the game and
yeah,
knew how to do it. So for you, what if O State don't come your way? O State, Alabama, SEC, all the
yeah,
Power Fives. Cause
yeah,
look, bro, you can come to my career right now. I
yeah.
still got all my letters.
Uh-huh.
I got one letter from Michigan State,
Ooh,
a letter from West Virginia. Them was the
yeah,
two big. Everything else was Mac.
yeah,
Ohio, Akron, Bowling Green, Toledo. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Things of that. Now, you still gonna feel fine because it does not matter what division you play. If you know how to play, they're gonna find you and they're gonna come get you. They're gonna draft you.
yeah,
So what happens if O State's not calling, Alabama's not calling, uh Tennessee's not calling?
mm,
Well, you still gonna be in the mind state like, listen, if I gotta go Mac, I go Mac. If I go Southwest, I go Southwest. I go
yeah.
Belt, the Sun Belt, I go Sun Belt. Hell, if I
Somebody,
go D2, I go D2.
beats.
If I
Yeah.
gotta go to Wash, I go to Wash.
Mm,
How is your mind state in there? Because at the same time, football is football no matter where you play it. If
yeah,
you know how to play,
you know how to play.
they're going to find you.
Yeah,
So where is your mind aspect? Because you got to put that, because not to say that you're not D1. Yeah,
yeah,
everybody thinks D1.
yeah,
You just got to prove critics wrong. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just like Damian Lillard. Damian
yeah,
Lillard was at a D2 school.
yeah. Weber State. Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, um the homie from Canton was from the Pelicans. He
yeah.
went he
CJ
went, he was at damn, I forgot.
Lehigh,
Yeah,
Lehigh.
yeah, Eli.
Yeah.
So how do you know what I'm saying? How do you feel in that aspect? And what you know what I'm saying? What you feel if you get that type of challenge? How you gonna face it and how you gonna deal with it?
Uh, yeah. Well, honestly, shoot, I know, like you said, it don't matter where I'm at. My mindset is the same. Like, shoot, if I go D2, I'm trying to rush for 2,000 yards. I'm trying to, and I'm trying to break records. You know what I'm saying? Or if I go to the MAC, I'm trying to be MAC Offensive Player of the Year. No matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that'd be the same thing if I went SEC, Big 12. Wherever I go, I'm trying to be the Player of the Year. And that's if you the Player of the Year of your division or your conference or whatever the case may be, you gon' go. You gonna have a chance to at least, you know what I'm saying, get picked up by a team, and that's all I need. All I'm looking for is an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's guys in the league right now came from D2s. Austin Eckler, he played the running back for the San Diego Chargers. I can't even tell you what school he went to. It wasn't one. I know that for a fact. He went to a terrible
He
D2 school.
was a Brown Mackey.
Yeah, probably, yeah, and honestly, like ITT Tech, like probably, like for real, like for real, like. But at the end of the day, he one of the highest paid running backs in the league now,
Right.
California. He probably make 3 or 4 or 5 million a year. So it's like I look at stories like that, and that just lets me know, like, that's living proof that I can do it too. If he can do it, why can't I? You know? And I'm bigger, and I'm taller than him right now. So undersized don't even play a factor. Now it's opportunity, and what do I do with it? So like you said, Herm, no matter where I'm at, mindset the same, and I show that I can ball. If I show that I can ball, then they're gonna come get me.
Man, we gonna we a little bit over, but I'm about to run, and I think when I say this, I think Dolphin is gonna join in with me. We gonna run some. Listen, it's this thing right here. It's called the 2 minute warning.
Hmm.
So we a couple of quick questions on you, and I want you to think fast, like it's 2 minutes, 2 minute drill.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
where you see yourself in 5 years?
Where I see myself in 5 years? honestly, graduating college. Graduating college. You know, if not going to the NFL, just graduating college, and honestly, you know, maybe even like starting my own business, and like I already said, CDLs and stuff like that. So you know, just trying to get my feet up off the ground, and you know, just pursuing anything that I wanted to do. You know.
Bo Jackson or Barry Sanders? Who you like the
Oh,
best?
Bo Jackson. Honestly, Bo Jackson. I know Barry Sanders got records for days. He had a terrible line and he was still good. But Bo Jackson was he had a shorter career, but at the end of the day, he was 230 and he ran a recorded 4.2. So you know, you give Bo Jackson a good line and a good team, and Bo Jackson arguably one of the best athletes ever. So yeah,
Family or destiny?
family or destiny. Whew. Family, because I feel like your family can help you get to your destiny. I feel like who are you without your family? You know, I feel like without your family there is no destiny. Because at the end of the day, you know, if where you want to get to, if I don't have my mom, my dad, and all my brothers with me, then what does it mean to me?
Yes, sir. Hey, man, it's S.
D1 or any type?
Any type, any type, man. Long as I can graduate, long as they offer a scholarship, long as I'm not going nowhere to pay to play. I'm not doing that. I'll talk to my dad about that. I'm not paying to play. I'm not playing semi-pro. If it ever get to that, no, thank you. You know, no disrespect to people who do, but I'd rather go propel myself in another aspect of life. You know, when it's time to hang them up, you know, like my dad said today, I got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. You feel me? Like it's time, I got to know when to stop chasing the ghost. So when it's time to let it go, I let it go, and you feel me. But I any type, long as they can offer scholarships and stuff like that, I go.
Uh, what's more important to you, speed or strength?
Speed or strength. Man, honestly, they both pretty important, but
Uh,
yeah, they both pretty important because you can have all the speed in the world, but somebody gonna be able to hit you. You touchable at the
right,
end of the day. So you would you rather like real crazy and then like somebody like Michael Parsons or somebody who's 250 and he run a 4.5 when he catch you, he gonna
right,
catch you and he's gonna hit you and it's gonna hurt. So would you rather you
right.
feel that, you know, or would you rather you just be strong and you be able to take the hits? Me personally, and I have to go with strength because durability is everything.
Oh yeah.
Durability is
Last,
everything.
excuse me. Last but not least, running back or linebacker?
Ooh, and you know, Uncle Drake, you know, I've been a defensive player for a lot of my life.
Oh yeah.
So you just seeing Andre, you know, I used to see Andre at the Panther games, and he had the lineman gloves on, and so he made me love it. He made me love the defense. I used to look at him, 3-4 sacks a game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, man, but man, running back, man, I gotta choose running back because I remember I watched Saquon Barkley play Ohio State. And on the first play of the game, he caught a kick return. Mind you, he a running back, and
Yeah,
you know,
I know,
he chunky,
I know what you're
he
talking about.
chunky in the legs, butt big. He got the running back look. So I'm looking, I'm like, why they got him back there? Like he can't be fat. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no way he about to. He caught that thing and took it. I'd say probably about 90 some yards. First play of the game, and I just heard the roar. Even though that they was away, I heard the roar in the stadium, and then I was like, ooh, I want to feel that. You know, so that's how. And you know, after that, I started training with my uncle Jake. We were going to get up in the monument 5:30 in the morning. You feel me? And this is sixth, seventh grade. I'm going on a tuna diet, egg diet. You know what I'm saying? Lost 20, 30 pounds in a month and a half, 2 months. So, and that's what I sacrificed early. So you know, I want what I sacrificed for, which is running back.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, listen,
Yeah,
you you one of the best kids out here doing your
Mm-hmm.
thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
thank you.
we
Mm-hmm.
definitely love you for
Yeah,
it.
no
Where,
doubt.
where, where you going next year?
Kansas, I'll be at Kansas. Yeah,
Okay,
for the rest of this year and next year. Yeah,
is man.
We'll be there.
yeah.
We definitely will be there to
We'll
check
be
you
there.
out, man. Listen, man, we love you, man. You keep
Love you
being
too.
positive like you is, man. We need more
Thank you.
kids like you out there. If
Thank you.
if this world had more kids like you, then I wouldn't even worry about the future because I already know it'd be in control.
Yeah. Thank
You
you.
keep doing your thing. Don't let nothing get in your way reaching your goals, man. Nothing, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, a lot of things got in our ways for us to reach our goals, man. And it happens.
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets
Yeah.
tough. And sometimes it get tough, man. And then that's when you
Yeah.
tough it out. You keep believing in God like how you do, and you keep
Yeah.
doing your thing, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
a
Thank
lot
you.
of folks rooting for you, man. So you keep it
Thank
up, bro. And I'm proud of
you. Yeah.
you. Love
No.
you, man.
Yeah. 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 Thank you for having me on here. Thanks for allowing me to voice my opinion and stuff like that. Thank you.
No
Man, come
problem,
on
man.
anytime.
Anytime.
Ladies
All right.
and
Yeah.
gentlemen, y'all now heard him. You heard him once. You sure gonna hear him again.
Yes, sir.
Won't be caught.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man. Check you out again, man.
All right. Yep.
Yep, no doubt. So we gonna switch it up, man. I appreciate Romy Cox getting up on here today, man. It's just, it's the summer.